Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast of stuff. Episode, I had the thing up behind it, 112. Ralph is very sick right now. BG has an infected finger. I'm employed again. Everything's changed.
And then there's just DA in the corner making a collage like an asshole.
No, I'm taking about a couple days break.
I was gonna say you probably
refresh them batteries.
A couple of days just to edit some more, right?
Slow you roll.
So, we are back from MatsuriCon. That's why we didn't have an episode last week. It was very busy, very tiring, but extremely fun. After I dropped Ralph off at the bus stop, I just sat down on my couch, and my body was just like, "You're taking a nap now." It's like, okay, body, I listen to you.
Cowards. I'm still just fine.
I'm
I
catching
don't
up on my
understand
sleep.
I'm saucy in the con. I'm so tired. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. No, go. Stuff to do. Mike's like, I could have started my job on Monday, but after the con, I'm so tired. Yeah, none of that. It's freaking ugh. I hate that.
Well, if I didn't go back to work, maybe my finger wouldn't be affected.
Well, that was unavoidable.
Yeah, I avoided it for weeks.
What finger is it?
My middle finger. I had cut it.
The New York finger, eh?
I had cut it not last Friday, but the
You're
Friday
not wrong.
before, and it was fine. I cleaned it. Everything's been fine. And then yesterday it just started hurting out of nowhere, and it started swelling up. And I'm like, "What's going on?" So
I was
came
wondering-
home. Go ahead.
You don't really use your middle finger all that much in fighting games, do you? That'd be like one of your trigger fingers.
Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. You're so
You don't know-
naive.
You don't know the first fucking thing about a fighting game, do you?
For NRS games, the meter burn button, the button to use your EX moves, is R2.
So, okay, so you're on that trigger. I'm just
Always.
wondering if you aggressively playing fighting games would prevent that finger from healing.
I don't know. I don't know if this is one of those you need to work it out to get it down. Like when you sprain your ankle, you should walk on it a little bit, stay off of it for a while, then walk on it. Or if it's one of those you need complete rest of that finger, stop doing stuff.
Yeah.
So for right now, I'm just taking antibiotics every 12 hours and icing it down. And if it doesn't heal by, let's say Friday, I'm just going to go to the hospital.
Just gonna chop it off.
Yeah, I hope not. Oh, speaking of, I have a friend named Chums.
What is this segue?
I was about
Because
to
something
say.
happened to his hand, too.
Oh no.
So he was at his house with his girl. And I would
Oh,
assume
no.
the power went out or something. Or they were at somebody else's house. I don't know. But I would assume the power went off or something because he needed to light a candle. Little did he know it was not a candle. It was an M80 firecracker.
Oh, no.
Once they realized it, they looked at it, and the option was to throw it at the wall and completely destroy the house, and he had no time to think, slam it down. So he slammed it down to minimize damage everywhere and blew off 2 of his fingers.
Oh my god. What the?
Oh yeah, and the pictures are gross.
As a man who launched
Oh.
fireworks from his bare hands like an idiot, can confirm it's a terrifying thing.
Why was there an M80 handy? Just right there. I'm like, yo, M80 time.
I'm not gonna show you the picture,
Of course not. I don't want to see that shit.
but I'll show you what
Throw it
looks
on
like
stream.
a candle. But yeah. So he's just been in the hospital for a couple days, just making jokes about it. As soon as he got out of surgery and got on his phone, he went, "You guys should be roasting me, not like what's wrong." Blah, blah, blah." So everybody just started roasting him.
Oh, yep, that's the correct. that is exactly what I would do.
Yeah, he doesn't kill him. He was tweeting the second they gave him his phone back. See, that's bandaged up. That's not the bad one.
Ooh. What fingers?
His middle finger and his index finger on his left hand.
I'm just imagining that.
It was just instantly like, "Yo, it roast me."
Youch.
Yeah, it was all bad. So that's what happened to him.
So, it's like, you know what? I am no longer questioning your segue. It was a very adequate segue.
Adequate.
I would call it a success indeed.
Yep. Oh my god.
I said
Ralph.
Chum's trying to take everybody down with him with my infected finger.
All right.
Oh yeah, and then he was like, "DM me if you want to see a picture of it," and I said, "No thanks, I already seen it." And I linked him the Scary Movie 2 dude. He
Oh my god!
retweeted it. Oh.
Oh. Take my strong hand. Oh boy. Is it the picture?
Somebody's replying to him, and they just have 10 fingers up. It's just a picture, no words, just 10 fingers up.
Oh, boy. So, MatsuriCon. That was the thing.
Yeah, con was a thing.
So, everybody got in Thursday, hung out at my place, doing some like last minute preparation.
Finishing up videos.
Yep.
Some
Oh, yeah.
not even finished until the day of.
Yep. There's something else that I feel like there's something else that we did. And why can't I remember it?
Did we eat? Ugh. Ugh.
Fucking Drew. Drew just messages me on Facebook and goes, "Hey, are you okay?"
No, Drew.
He instantly knew what something was wrong.
He's not. He's not okay. You're being way too polite.
Are there two mics? I don't.
Don't-
My hand! Oh, Jesus!
That's what you deserve, motherfucker.
Anytime I squeeze anything, it's a
Get
wrap.
fucked. Get fucked. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not remembering. Oh, we went to the convention center, got some of our passes, and then we went. Us who are staff went to the staff dinner, which is just free food, whatever. Then we woke up Friday, got in, did a bunch of setup. Then my most embarrassing part of the weekend.
You absolute fucking
He picked
moron.
up the small one.
So we got the opening ceremonies video in, got it tested, everything was good. Then
Thought it was a small candle.
the con chair, John, had me, Kelly, and Amber come up on stage to talk about VES. And I volunteered to speak, just because, after doing a podcast for 4 years, you think I'd be good at this sort of thing.
You'd think.
You'd think. You'd really think.
Don't
You
understand.
interview
Hold
people
on.
face to face, but you couldn't get up in a crowd of 40 people and go, Inuyasha.
Yep.
You don't understand. Literally, me and BG are sitting there. We are sitting there, and the moment I see Mike come on stage with a mic in his hand, I'm like, BG, this is all bad. BG's got full faith in me. He's like, no, it'll be fine. Mike's got years of experience under his belt. He's got this. No worries, no worries.
The dude before him was so boring. I was like, Mike is gonna be fine.
BG had all the faith, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried. And then Mike starts talking.
I feel like I
And-
started off okay, but as soon as I started rattling off
Mike,
panels...
Mike, I
Mike.
can tell you why you didn't start off okay. You were trying to do the Matsuri-Con voice, and it was just your voice.
Yeah.
You weren't doing it old-timey.
Oh,
It was like I can't even try because of my throat, but you legit tried the voice, or at least attempted, and bombed. And then you never looked up. You started talking, walking up the stage, looking down, not even at the crowd.
No, Mike!
You were looking
Mikhail.
down. I'm never doing that voice again. And then you start monologuing, and you're still looking down.
I felt like I was looking at the crowd.
You had to look at the schedule and stuff. There was not a lot of crowd eye to eye.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
you were. I'm gonna say 90% of the time you were looking at your phone.
So
that's
basically, when
bad.
things started going bad
DA,
in my
you don't
head,
DA, I have video. You haven't watched it. I shared it onto your brother's Facebook. BG, pull it up. Show
BG,
this man.
BG showed me.
Oh, I showed him some of the snaps.
I just didn't see him looking down like a abused animal.
The
So-
whole
Food
video
or
is
beating?
on Facebook.
so basically in my head where things were going wrong. So I had the Matsuri-Con app up, and I had opened up to my favorited list of panels. Basically, it was all the panels that I was going to be a part of for the weekend or wanted to see. Problem was, that didn't have all of the VES panels. I just did the ones that I was either hosting or a part of. So the Inuyasha AMVs,
Hey.
Say it right.
the Game of
Dog
Thrones,
washer.
the game, the Game of Thrones panel, the medieval AMVs, like all that, I'd forgot. So basically, I looked at the list, realized it wasn't the list, and then 4 hours of sleep,
Choke.
gears just.
Choke. He straight gargled his words. It was
And
bad.
then I remembered some of them going off the list. It's like medieval, and then I say Inuyasha, and
Legit.
I didn't even notice at
Le-
all. I just kept
legit.
going, and
Legit, Kelly, if you watch the video, Kelly legit snaps her head to the left, looks at you, raises the mic, sighs, and then puts the mic down and looks down in shame. In her exact words, she said, "I wanted to say, you want to try that again, Mike?" But then immediately realized, oh, we're on stage. It's
Not
too
the time.
late. Just let
Not
it
the
go.
time.
She
Why did
wanted
somebody-
to roast you.
Why did someone just sadly put a jacket over his shoulders and lead him off stage?
And then he would James Brown that boy.
Oh, I'm not done yet. The wars.
So
It was
did
all
that.
bad.
I felt bad for the stammering and what have you. We get off stage, and then Kelly and Amber turn around and go, Inuyasha? And I'm like, what? And they're like, you said I still hadn't even registered that I said it. They're like, you said Inuyasha. I'm like, I did? And then I feel a buzz in my pocket. Mike! The fuck?
Oh, that was
Inuyasha?
big me.
4 years experience.
So yeah, just
Oh my god,
After, like-
me and BG, you don't understand.
After-
You don't understand. Me and BG, we're just dying in our chairs. I straight had my face hanging over the back of the chair like, fucking kill me.
So yeah, next year, paper list. Prepare.
Next year, the girls are talking.
I
That's
was just
how
about
bad
to
you
say.
did.
I was just about to say. Why was he allowed to?
Because
even-
the girls weren't. The girls thought he'd have it.
One, they thought he'd have it, and two, it's Kelly and Amber, and I don't know if Kelly would do as good, and Amber hates people.
Like, literally, both of them were like, no, next year, we're all going to take parts to talk about. So
Yes,
it's not
absolutely.
Just
And
Mike.
share the embarrassment was the line.
Yeah. So
We
they'll
gotta
all
shoulder
talk.
some of this burden.
Yeah.
They'll all talk, and this way it's not just Mike looking down on his phone for 90% of the fucking stage time.
So, yeah.
You hack!
However,
Michael.
my mess up led to another funny moment. So as Amber is trying to roast me while we're back there, she's going,
Oh my god.
Inuyasha, Indawasha, and just like going on this whole little rant. Teddy Lloyd, the only Japanese guest to Matsuri-Con, walks up, stops, turns and looks at Amber, and then just keeps walking.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And-
you didn't hear that part?
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
And I just like
He a
again,
big music man.
I was like on my
Uh-huh.
phone, like looking at stuff, and I turned to look at Kelly, and she's crying, laughing. I'm like, what happened?
Apparently he looked her dead in the eye, shook his head, and walked off.
So you know what? I am. My fuck up led to that moment. I'm completely okay with it. And after the initial like, I think I was just sitting in the during the screening, afterwards in the VES, and a combination of like nerves, just
Yeah, explain.
embarrassment, and like lack of sleep all caught up to me. So I was just like sitting in the room, just like, oh.
Whoops. Ooh, that was a bad one. Whoa. I don't think that went well at all. Thinking
DG
back
was
to
just
it.
roasting him continuously. 4 years, Mike.
And
Or-
then- but yeah,
Hundreds
after that,
of
and some,
hours.
after that, and some Mountain Dew, felt much better. And you know what? It became a constant joke for the weekend.
It's
So
going to be a constant joke for the rest of your life. Who are you
it's
kidding?
okay. It's okay. The moment's passed now. When I was in it, it fucking sucked. But now it's past.
You think so?
But so start with that. Then I'm actually going to pull up the schedule because this is where my memory goes to shit. Friday, I don't really remember all that much. Oh shit! Delete the app. Motherfucker.
Mike,
That's okay. There's a site.
preparedness, everybody. We
Oh, yeah.
definitely have it.
Yep.
Next year paper list.
Yep.
I
For
just-
this exact.
Or at least preload the list.
You had ample time as you were talking about the beginning to do.
7-minute video.
We are 18 minutes in, and you are now going. I think I need this.
Yep. So started off the VES room with MMVs 101 and the best medieval AMVs of 101, which were both run by Sin, if I'm not mistaken. Then we had VES's favorite videos ever of all time, which was just pretty typical. We just grabbed a bunch of our favorite vids, played them. Although DA comes in like halfway through the panel, is like, "Play 2 of mine." I'm like, we already played one of yours, but I wasn't here. Shut up.
That was in autographs.
Of course you were.
Shocker.
Yeah.
And then we ended that night with Con Horror Stories, which, actually I'm gonna double check here in a second, for a second. But we got one comment. There's a like Matsuri Con fan group, and it said like, name some positives about the convention. And there's a comment that says, "I live for convention horror stories, and the Con Horror Stories panel was some good shit."
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and then
That's nice.
I saw another one where someone said weeb horror stories, but I don't know if that was a thing. I'm pretty sure that's just your panel. Just double checking here. Weeb. Nope. Yeah. So, yeah, you got two good comments that really enjoyed your panel. And we had people
Hooray.
actually get up and tell stories this year too.
How?
Which was awesome.
When they only heard 25 minutes of his stories.
No, it wasn't. I came into it 10 minutes late, sir.
And yeah, and then
and I gave a bunch of stories, sir.
20.
And then we actually went overtime, sir. So yeah, it wasn't 25 minutes of stories.
it wasn't overtime because of you. Let's be serious here.
And then, we ended the night with the AMV watch session. And, oh my god. There was, I think, more this year than we ever had, which was like, we had, pause, go back!
Oh yeah, I kept
PG.
doing that.
That Sasuke video.
God
Godly.
money! Oh, that was fantastic.
I don't
That's
think I've ever been
2008
that
Touch It
hurt.
Remix Comp Bros level.
That was...
There was a bunch of good shit this year. I'd say overall, this is one of the best years we've had for the watch session.
I agree, yeah.
I forget what video it was, but when the person spelled out care and the two dudes hugging each other was the A.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
what you're
yeah.
talking about. Dude, it was all that. The thanks for watching at the end.
Thanks for watching.
Yep. A couple of different good crossover videos. Freaking DA, you went a little overboard with the crossover videos. That is one of the best videos. Oh, really?
Yeah, but you had 6 crossover videos, Mike.
Because it was a gold mine.
Sure, but there's a gold mine in Disney videos.
I grabbed 2 from Disney.
Yeah, but I stayed completely away from it because I'm like, okay, this is too easy.
And the first one was too good.
And the first one is the topper. You can't beat that. Legit.
We will never get a better rap video than that Sasuke one.
The diamonds in his eyes.
Didn't even try. Just took diamond images and just, well, there you go.
Added the sound effect as well. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Then Saturday proper, we had AMVs versus Mads, a song of dragon and music videos, which both were hosted by Sin as well, I believe.
Yep.
And then next was the AMV Fight Club.
DA and I did way more paneling and staff stuff than I thought.
Yeah, but you guys had a lot of fun, too.
Yeah, we did.
So this year it was DA defending his championship against Mr. NG Silver, Nate from Youmacon. Someone that has... Have you been wanting to face him or fearing? I said fear in the video just for funs, but I'm not sure if you actually wanted to face him or not.
Low column A, low column B.
Okay. Wanted
Like,
to
oh, this
fear.
is a mountain, and can I climb this mountain? Well, let's see.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna offer myself up to the mountain, but if the mountain comes up to me,
You're just walking down the street.
Oh, is it time? What? Just the wind.
Dean Brown.
Nope. I got my headphones on. I can't hear it.
It's like God from Monty Python. Yeah, so competed off against the sources this year. DA chose Fairy Tale. Nate chose Royals.
Don't shake your head, BG. Do not.
What do you want me to do?
Not.
What do you want me to do?
Enjoy it. Live it. Love it. Learn it.
No, and no.
Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
It's the best.
It's not. It's really not.
Have you?
could stop
Did you
that.
mention on the podcast the panel that you want to do, or was it to us?
Yeah, he mentioned it on
Okay.
the podcast.
So yeah, DA chose Fairy Tale. Nate chose Royal Space Force, The Wings of Hanamis, however the hell you want to say it.
you did.
Classic anime movie, as Nate is wont to do. And then I chose for the Secret Source just because, A, DA hates Dragon Ball Super, and B, Nate has hated every single Dragon Ball video that I've ever made. I chose Dragon Ball Super. Which DA was getting pissy at the beginning because he thought I picked shitty episodes, and then he got happy because I chose the baseball episode.
And it really helped.
Yes, it did. So we had the sources, they had all the audio that they wanted, and then the audience chose a theme, which it was between workplace drama and government. No, family holiday or family dinner. It ended up being between. And we flipped DA's 9/11 coin, and we ended up going with workplace drama. And Nate, I will give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. He was using a program he did not know how to use
Had to use MS Paint.
to get text.
Yeah.
But he did a decent job. He was going to make a 8-minute epic. If he knew how to use text, his video would have been 8 minutes long.
And it would have been, and he would have
Oh, yeah.
done it. No problem.
And then, so Nate put up his video. DA has now uploaded his video. You can find it on the Comp Bros YouTube. We'll probably
Basically, BG just yelled at me.
we'll probably end up making a VES post about it as well. And yeah, dude, you want to lose so much, but I don't think you're capable of it.
Oh, he's capable of it. He's not capable of sandbagging enough because
Yeah, I'm
his
not.
his
That's the problem. If it was bad, I would be like, all right, it's bad, it's gonna be bad. But I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of enjoying this. And I go, oh no, it's good.
he likes editing. He likes competition.
And I got wrapped up in it. Going, yo, this is a pretty good video. Because my whole thing is, I'm fine with losing, but I don't want to be seen as a bum. I don't want to be like, oh, this dude's the champion with this freaking 3 out of 10 video. Oh my goodness.
Bum.
So it's just like, okay, as long as I put up a fight, as long as I get a couple jabs in, I'm good. And I sat there and was like, I like this video. You guys saw me with my freaking intense face, like, yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging.
Ralph
Wasn't even paying attention.
Ralph commented on the difference of editing posture, basically, where Nate's all happy and dancing to the music that we were playing, and then DA's just stoic, just staring at the monitor. So yeah, DA is still the reigning Fight Club champion.
I don't
He
want
also
it.
forgot the award at my house.
I was about to say.
But overall, the Fight Club went super well. People got up and danced way more than last year. I actually got a conga line going, which was fun. Bunch of different.
We should have
fun-
waited on that conga line
Why?
because it was about 2 minutes left of that video. By that time, people were gassing out. It should have just been a good 40 seconds. The last like 40 seconds. It's just like, yeah, that was fun. Sit your buttons down.
Nope.
You took them on a Lord of the Rings journey.
Yes, I did. So yeah, there's something else I wanted to mention about the Fight Club, but I'm not remembering it.
He has another challenger next year.
Yes, he does. Yes, we already have a new challenger for next year, and there's something that Nate did. I'm trying to remember. I mean, he got up and was dancing, and
He did
I
his
wanna see-
Nate
I
thing.
want to see that
he
camera
was
footage.
he was recording for his vlog.
Yeah. There was something else, and it's just whatever. Then, yeah, overall success. Then after that was the Inuyasha AMVs, the final act panel, which it actually was very, very popular.
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of people in there. I was in there for basically the whole
This is
thing.
weird. It's in Inuyasha.
Yeah, women, bruh. One girl was like, my boyfriend is here because I said so. That was essentially her. He's doing it for me.
Yeah, they had some fun games and stuff, and like make it
Dude,
very interactive.
Kelly's board was amazing.
Yeah.
Stealing it.
And
Kelly's what?
they have this like board where you like tear away it's like filled with black cards. You tear away the black card, either has a number or you get a prize.
Oh,
And-
that. Yeah.
And yeah, basically the number, they play a certain video, prize, you obviously get a prize. And they also played a few videos at the end, including the ever classic by Kelly, Kagome's mom.
Oh yeah. What
And
videos?
she
Oh, I missed that.
begged
Yeah.
me. She played it. I'm like, I'm gonna tell him it's you. She's like, no, don't. I'm like, you know I have to. She's like, Mike, please. It's like, please don't. I'm like,
She's supposed to puff out her chest and go, yeah, you do better.
But yes, I mean, very good panel. Then next was how to stream and let's play. That actually had a really good turnout. And then that was basically an hour of me just explaining crap that I've done over the year. And then we did a live let's play where we did an episode of Let's Brew, but since half of the involved party, it was all four of us, didn't drink beer, we went to the craft soda shop that was just down the street and got like
Give me some weird cocktail and then a bottle and I'm all for it.
yeah, six different craft sodas, all of which were basically disgusting flavors. We had
No, strawberry cheesecake could have been good. It was okay.
we had
Strawberry shortcake.
strawberry
shortcake.
shortcake. We had peanut butter and jelly,
Mm-hmm.
grass, vomit.
Barf was just watermelon. It was disappointing.
There was something else, and I'm not remembering. Birthday cake, and then fudge chocolate chip cookie dough.
No, fudge brownie cookie dough.
That's the one. That one. So we all start the episode. We each grab a different one and we try it. Grass literally was like when you smell a freshly mowed lawn. That's what it tasted like.
As
the
advertised.
As the son of a landscaper, can confirm that smell is ingrained in my brain, and that is exactly what it smells like.
To a T.
You want it, you got it.
Peanut butter and jelly was all right. It wasn't like
No, it was bad.
it wasn't as bad as what I
No,
had.
okay, again. You can't go, me getting punched in the nose is as bad as fresh air.
Like it had a
Like, okay.
So we like tried a whole bunch of different flavors, and then a couple of people wanted to come up and try. And there was that one dude. He came to the Let's Play panel last year. I remember him, the guy with the beard and the white shirt. And
Oh yeah, he was there last year, wasn't
he drank some of the grass. He's like, yeah, it's some pretty good grass.
That's it. You want me to finish off the grass? Sit down.
And then the one
Take
dude
that
came up
grass off your hands for you. Sit down.
and drank the peanut butter and jelly, and he just stares BG in the face and goes, it's not bad. So BG, uber competitor, grabs the bottle, chugs the rest of it, puts it down, has like confident, cocky face for about 2 seconds, and then just goes, and like falls down.
I'm not sitting there with that old bullshit. And then the black guy with dreads, he came back to another panel. He was like, "Why are those drinks still up there? You should polish off that grass." I got up, grabbed the grass, and drank it in front of him. Play with me.
So, if we go through all those different flavors, then we played around. It was 100-foot robot golf that we played, which we gotta play that again at some point because it is just
We were starting to get it.
chaos and
Jeff
fun.
the God. Jeff the God.
So
Yo, Jeff that bush.
how
Jeff the God.
so how the game basically works is you're all 100 various robot skeleton whatever things. Mine was a Megazord team of corgis. It's golf, but it's everyone's golfing at the same time, and it's the first of the hole wins. So we were playing. Whoever got last in the hole had to drink whatever we determined was the most disgusting soda, which ended up being the fudge brownie cookie dough, which
Not even close.
not
Rip-
even close. It was
Rip you, dude.
oh,
0 out of 10.
If I was determined to win just for the sake of being competitive, the moment it became a match to, oh, loser has to drink this shit, I'm like, nope, initiate Jeff the God.
and yeah, just I kept trying to mess around here and there, and that wasn't a good strategy to not drink shit, literal shit.
Nope.
And it tasted like dog food is the best way I can describe it. You might get like an initial fudgy flavor, but afterwards it is just straight kibbles and bits.
It's really bad, and there was just an inexplicable oily texture to it.
Yes. Okay, I was trying to remember how we described it before. Yeah. Oily texture. And I drank it 3 times in a row and then had to kill the bottle because I got the lowest overall score once we got to the end. And there was like just so many times where it's like I lost and I just like put my head on the table and everyone's just laughing. And then I hear drink, drink, and I'm just like I'm trying to keep my lunch down. Which was a slice
We
of-
wanted it everywhere.
which was a slice of pizza. That's all I had. And yeah, just when I killed the bottle, it was just it was close. I was very close. It was one of those things where I turned around, just kind of had the finger up, just like, hold on. Hold on. Oh, it was so bad. It just
It was so ungood.
we will there. I have the footage and I have the audio processed. I need to actually go back and listen to it, but I should have it this weekend's a long weekend. I will get it edited and uploaded.
Okay.
Because it needs to get out. Next year, if I can figure out a way for it to look decent, I would want video footage of us. Just because that is
Just get a
something-
camera.
It's finding a good place to set up in that room.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We just need a camera, which Mr. Moneybags over here can more than afford by next con.
Yeah, just get a decent camera.
We can
Not
use
some
this up a tripod.
$900 in impulse buy camera.
Nah, Mike, get the fucking
I
Canon
guess I'll
XLR
grab
camera.
this $9,000 TV. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything today.
Mhm.
Go screw.
So yeah, then after that, I went to the bar because I needed to get that disgustingness out
You
of my
went with us
throat.
to the bar.
Yeah. Got me the most bitter
BG
IPA.
got his ass lost.
Got me the most bitter IPA that they had, and felt so much better afterwards.
The
Palate cleanser.
The Con Hotel's bar had special priced mixed drinks, cocktails for the con. They have them every year. This one's was actually pretty good.
Then we did the escape room.
Don't.
Fail.
and
Move along. We were thinking too hard.
Thinking too hard, and we were too prideful. We weren't asking for hints.
Yeah,
And-
just move along.
Yeah. It was like, I mean, for a con, because, like, you know, the escape room that I went to, obviously they have the
Yeah.
benefit of, like, being able to deck out the rooms and make them super themed and whatnot, but for basically just turning a panel room into an escape room, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. The people running it were great too. They were very sassy.
Alright, they were a lot of fun.
And then after that, we just went to the bar for a little bit more, and then next up was the 18 plus vulgar entertainment showcase, which we go to the room, and earlier in the day Nate had come up to me, we got all the footage, which that man has 450 gigabytes worth of hentai music videos. I just want to point that out. I didn't realize that much hentai existed. That amount.
You poor man. You sheltered individual.
So he comes up to me, he's like, oh yeah, I have a wardrobe. I'm just like, what? He's like, yeah, I have a costume. I'm like, great. This is wonderful.
Told you it was gonna be bad.
Walk into the room. I turn to the left. I just see a large, heavy-set man in a dress with fake boobs that have perky nips, leggings, a blue wig, and one of those creepy-ass anime girl masks with, like, a little bit of stubble poking out of the bottom of the mask. I'm just like, oh, dear Lord, that's amazing.
Boy.
He's not talking the entire time, too. Nate's just staring through the mask.
The man knows his craft.
Oh, yes, he does. So, I was only there for the start of the panel, but,
It got bad.
It got bad. He
I-
cleared the room twice.
that's what I was
He
hoping.
made like 30 people walk.
That's
It was ridiculous.
the last year I warned people, and that was just shit from his public archive. Shit in the literal word, too. Like, there's shit videos with shit in them.
Yes. One
And
of
he
them.
was showing his private collection. And people were just like, oh yeah, like, it's like, you can't do anything to scar me. And just like, no. Like, oh yeah, someone was like, I gave out a warning, and someone's like, is that a challenge? I'm like, I'm not going to even dignify that with, the rest of the phrase, because that's assuming that there's, in my mind, any chance that you won't be scarred. You will be scarred. I'm telling you, you will be scarred. And I'm happy to hear that they were.
So I was sitting right next to the door, so I have full access of what people were saying as they were leaving. So the first thing that cleared people out was it was a video just purely of crap. She well edited, but it was just pure feces. And people were like, nope, I ain't signed up for this. This is too much. Where are the boobs? Let's just go somewhere else. What else is going on? People were just in drove. And the very next video was a full Boku no Pico video.
Oh.
And one of my favorite lines, somebody just went back to back as they were leaving. And I just died laughing. It was the best.
Oh.
And Nate didn't miss a beat. He didn't address them or nothing. He wasn't just like, yep, now that those cowards are gone, let's get to the real stuff. No, he just pressed on. The man's a professional.
Oh.
He
I'd
played.
have been calling him out like, you pieces of, you can't take it. What are you here for?
There was a video. There is no place to get this video, and he only plays it at Yoma, and he brought it, and it's just some dude reading some terrible incest doja, and it was
seen it like 4 times because I go to the hentai panel. I laugh every time because it's the best.
It's the best thing I've ever seen.
Flork.
It's the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Did he play Frosty?
He played Frosty.
Oh.
God damn it! Nah,
What?
That
What is
is
Frosty?
a 5-star video.
What the is Frosty?
it's Frosty the Snowman, but as porn.
Okay. See, I went to go get some dinner because I was starving. And I was going
Hold
for
on.
about 25,
Legit.
30 minutes.
You missed some good stuff.
I'm going to have Nate send you that video.
I'll just see it at Yoma.
Yeah, he plays
Oh.
it during Yoma as well.
Yeah, you need to
That
see
I
it.
know. He said he was gonna play.
Hold on, I shit you not, BG. That video has ruined the film for Amber and Kelly.
Oh,
They-
perfect.
They can't see a still frame of the animated Frosty film
They
without
can't hear the song without
Yeah.
thinking of it.
like literally when you bring up fucked up shit, Amber will just start going thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Look at Frosty go. It's
It's an
all-
amazing video.
The singing
It's all
Yoshi's,
bad.
which is Nate's video. He edited that. The singing the Yoshi song.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one other that I'm forgetting, but yeah, I am mad that I missed the panel, but it was an opportunity that we couldn't pass up.
But
Yeah,
before we broach the topic, on the 18 plus side, so Amber did the intro for the 18 plus segment, and Nate's reaction to that, I can still see it. That man was just like, okay, this is gonna be fun. Amber's intro starts playing, and his grin goes from like a 20% to 120%. He's just bouncing and clapping. So I was talking to him last night on Discord, and he's just like, do me a favor. Have Amber send me that video. I'm adding it to my private collection. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because I was talking with her, and I'm like, so he's doing this, and she's just like, oh, well, I mean, maybe I can extend it if he wants a better version. And so I tell him that, and he immediately goes, tell her to make it a full and submit it to Yoma. So now she's doing it. She found her save file that she thought she deleted, and she's going to make that thing a full.
Lovely. I guess
So,
the video
open
that
challenge to DA for an 18 plus fight off.
the
Because
video,
Kelly is thinking about doing one too, apparently.
the video that won 18 plus for Matsuri Con apparently was something that the editor submitted to Yoma unfinished, because Nate was, when he was sitting next to me, he's like, oh, he finished it. That's good. That's nice. Yeah, that's the only bit I had the reins for. I just did the contest and then passed it off to Nate, and I'm glad that he did what we brought him to do, which was scar many, many people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we met up
Hands
with
down.
him as we were leaving, and yeah, he was talking. I was like, yeah, definitely cleared the room. Had people leave.
Yeah, that's
People
cowardice.
were cartwheeling out that room.
If you're in there, you know why you're in there. You can't be
And
walking.
you can't just walk after some feces and some yaoi.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
It's funny too, because like last year, what was it? The thing that like got to me was the robo, like, penetration into the stomach, where you see the stomach bulging out, and I'm just like, oh,
That's some level 2 stuff.
that's-
Like that's nothing.
not
Yeah,
how
that sounds
anatomy
like
works.
nothing.
And
No,
then
it
yours,
it was somebody just putting his hand full on into a woman's nipple.
yeah,
I'm
that was
like,
yours.
Whoa. But that's when I was just like, yep, I can still feel.
'Cause, yeah,
Not
like,
dead yet.
that's the thing though. Like everybody's like, that's a level 2 for you, but like at this point, poop crap is
You
like
wanna try that
level
one
3
again?
for me. Like it's nothing. I've seen it so much now where it's nothing, and that's the thing that got to me. So yeah, Yomicon is happening. I'm going to that showing.
You need to.
And apparently-
I've been telling y'all for years to go.
We went the one year, but Nate wasn't in costume because Matt wasn't there. Apparently, as he told me, his wardrobe at Matsuri was incomplete because the rest of it he needs Matt. So I'm
So that was a human version of Princess Luna, and Luna has a sister named Celestia. So that's what I'm assuming he means by it's incomplete.
okay. I see. So it's a pony thing.
Yes, it is.
Ah. All right, then we have. Also didn't mention on Friday. As far as like things that I did, went to the Caleb Hiles concert, and the man puts on a damn good show. So there's a picture of Caleb performing, and me and Amber are in the background of that picture. Both of us have our arms crossed, and we just look like angry in the picture. But that's just like, for me, I just get into the groove of the music, and I just kind of sit there and bob my head.
Amber was probably angry.
No, it was she was actually singing. It was just the picture is blurred.
Yeah.
So she was like, I showed her the picture. She's like, of course, this picture is taken at the one time I'm trying to take a breather after singing and dancing. It's just, the girl has awful luck.
But apparently, like, the show was supposed to be like just sitting. People sat in seats, but then Professor
Shy Guy.
Professor Shy Guy, yes. He got all the like a whole bunch of people were like, "Come on up to the stage! Come on up to the stage!" He was not supposed to bring people up to the stage, but they went with it. Ended up being good. He ended it with "Hey Now You're an All-Star," cover by from Wow.
Yeah, he
Smash
started
Mouth.
it with
There we go.
he started it with the second opening of My Hero and ended it with that.
Well, not third.
He also memed it up. He had a whole segment of, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. But then he came into the crowd and just was like jumping with us and going through the crowd, high-fiving everybody. It was a lot of fun. Good show. But Sunday we had the Does It Hold Up Classic Video Showcase with a grand total of one person.
The what?
Does It Hold Up, the classic video showcase.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, this one person came, and all of us were just like, "Yep, that seemed to hold up." Yep.
What was that, Saturday?
All right. Sunday.
Sunday?
It was the first
Dude,
panel Sunday.
It was Big Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're just like, okay, that's the next video.
Ain't nobody got time for this bush.
That didn't hold up. So
Another one.
then we had BG's Introduction to Fighting Games, which actually pulled in a good amount of people.
I was legit surprised. I was thinking maybe 3, and I was gonna be like, all right,
Yeah,
that's cool.
especially since Perfect Legend had a similar panel at the exact same con. I'm like, oh, you're taking a shot.
I didn't even know he was gonna be there. I met him and another fighting game. The fighting game people won the tournaments. Whoop-de-doo.
Shockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
All right. And this match you will be going up against Perfect Legend. What? I just got like a basic Johnny Cage. Hey, good game, man. Was it?
Dude, that kind of happened to him. He was playing Fighters Each casuals, and he turned to the dude to give him some pointers, and the dude just shook his head and left.
You
I know
got
that feeling,
one
'cause
hit
this
in.
happened to me.
Why?
It was like, this was years and years ago when MVC first came out. And I'm just playing casually. So I'm like, hey, can we get a game? I'm like, dude, I'm not very good. I'm like, okay, it's fine. We can play a couple rounds. Hey, good game, man. Extensive hell. I'm like, yeah, sure. We got up, walked away. I'm like, man, just trying to have fun with Deadpool. I never go 100% on just bum sitting there. Never. Even when I'm sitting there just playing Soul Calibur 4, they would see me just beasting on the computer with Amy, and then I'd pull it back to like 40.
No. Nope. Everybody gets 100, and then after I see you're not at 100, I will go to my 70s characters or my 40s characters, depending on where you're at.
What? I know
Dude,
in my mind,
I
I'll be
beefed
like,
it on kids in tournament. I don't care.
I'd be sitting there just like, yep, right here, I could have done that trip move. All right, the jump stab, could have done that. You'd have been hit really badly. Oh, I could have extended this combo for a while. I will do that because I'm not a piece of crap.
So
Everybody, go
I'm
ahead.
still
of the
looking for my
times that
Amy
I've
in Soul
beaten you,
Calibur.
BG, in Injustice, like in those random Green Arrow matches, percentage-wise, where were you at, if you could remember?
3%.
Probably.
Was I playing Catwoman?
Maybe. You may have even gone further down the list.
If it was Catwoman, you could best believe it wasn't above a 70.
Hey, if it's above 50, I'm happy.
It may have been above that.
Cool.
I did care about Catwoman for a little bit. Then I didn't.
Yeah, you showed off a little bit of Injustice and just were explaining different concepts. Yeah, the whole frames thing, like, I have a bit of a clearer picture of that now. But boy, where it's like, oh, you got to minus the negative from here and plus the negative here and
Slow down.
yeah, it's like
I am.
You were talking about the cancel frames that are just stupid.
because yeah, like you
Cancel
said,
frames are the dumbest.
it's like okay, you add these frames and you get like 24. And the first time you did it, I'm just like, maybe he messed that up just on accident or whatever. And then he did it again, and someone's just like, wait, hold on. Someone actually like raised
He
their
put his
hand.
hand up. He was like, "How do you get that?" I was like, "Oh, you have to plus it if it's a minus, negative it if it's
I
a
didn't
plus."
sign up for this.
And,
Back to back.
and he looked. Oh, dude looked at it and he put his head down and shook his head like, "Ugh." I was like, "Yep,
How
that's
do you
fighting
do a
game.
Hadouken?
Get out."
Yeah, I enjoyed that panel a lot actually. And you had the mirror match at the end.
Oh yeah, I wish it was Injustice, cause that's the dude I faced in finals for Injustice.
I took my controllers
But
home.
we didn't
I
have a controller,
apologize.
so yeah, it's all good.
But
Yeah, it was fun.
had that. Then we had the contest award ceremony, and then that was basically it as far as like most of our joint things.
Oh yeah, fuzzy guarding is stupid.
So BG, you had your tournament, which you basically summed up in one sentence. The fight
I
between
didn't
people.
sum it
won.
up in one sentence. I said it up in one word. One.
So wait, did they allow you to give away your thing?
Oh, they. So Carlos was the guy running it, the dude on mirror match.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically the tournament organizer for all the tournaments, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna give away my amateur win." He was like, "No, you're not, because you can only enter one." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yep, you think we're just gonna allow people to enter both? Nope, you choose one." So I chose the Pro Injustice. So I don't know what happened with the amateur one.
Did you not get it? Did you not get a free pass for?
Oh no, the Pro one was money,
Okay.
and bless you,
That
and the
hurt.
amateur
That
one was the free
hurt
pass.
so bad.
Speaking of, it's about 2 hours from my pill.
And then
This is
DA,
bush.
How did your autographs go?
Autographs went as well as they could have possibly gone. There was a hard limit of one autograph per person, unless you want to. Okay, so this was so stupid.
I guess
So-
it didn't go as well as it could have.
Oh, no, this was just one minor thing. So, for most people, it was one autograph raw, and then you walk away. But then some of the bigger people, like Todd, Sherman Lay, the Ericas, the big people, they were like, okay, you want an autograph? $20. It's like some people did that, some people didn't. So, one of the hard and fast rules that people kept. This was something that I fought vehemently against, but one of my autograph friends was just like, nope, this is a good idea. It was, you get your autograph and then you turn around and then you go back in line and get another autograph. So instead of 2 autographs, definitely you can waste your time for one and then you can waste your time for another possible one. So I'm just like, that's stupid. Just give us 2. Just do 2 autographs or 1 picture and 1 autograph. No, you get 1 autograph or 1 picture. That's dumb. There's people who want both. It would be a lot easier to do that.
I think you should have gotten 2 autographs or a picture.
No. That's a debate in the autograph community. But and then there's a whole thing
There's a
about
whole
over the
community.
table or they come through the table. It's a whole
There's
thing.
this whole
Yeah, it's-
currency of autographs that we just.
I mean,
It's
this
a
is-
world we're not part of.
I'm glad I'm listening in on this, so I can make sure that it's just 1 autograph per person.
It's dumb. So
That's
So-
what I'm gonna do.
So you got let's say you got Todd autograph. You got Todd autograph, and you're like, all right, I want another Todd autograph, but I don't want to pay $20, so I'll just get back in line. No. I saw you already. Pay up that $20. So why would there be a rule that you can go back in line for another autograph if you're just gonna have to pay again?
Mm-hmm.
That was dumb. So that I looked at him after. I was like, this was a bad idea. So people were going up for another autograph, like, yep, paid $20. I was like, well, that wasn't in the rules. It was one autograph in there. Yeah, that's a big problem. But the VIP autograph session went fine. I got autograph, but again, one autograph, it completely screwed up my plans because I had like 7 for Sharon Millet, and she's coming to Yoma, which is fine, but it's just like, I wish I could have got my stuff done then and there.
So you could have made more for her?
No, I think I got everything I needed from her. I'm gonna make a Lucy.
Of course you are.
Yeah, it went about as well as expected.
Do you know how much your collages that you submitted for charity went for?
Nope.
Okay, because they showed off the number. It was like 17
grand.
Like 17 grand that they made for charity, and I'm curious of what percentage of that is you.
I'll say first off, last year was like 13K, so they did really well this year.
Nice.
Second off, I'm sure it's not even a fraction of a percentage.
It
would
be.
One
Nah,
of them
that's a
went
lie.
for
I'm
100 and
sure.
something.
How many
bucks
do
last
you
year.
submit?
I submitted 6.
6. So if 6 go for even 50, that's $300.
And one of them before
That's about
went for
that's
113.
better than 1%. That's like 4. That's like 4%.
And that's
So-
not counting. Again, you've had art that sold for $113 before, so
75.
some could be doubled.
175.
Oh, 175
It went
was the top, right?
I could see it happening because I told Sharon Millie and Todd about how long they took, and they were like, we're definitely going to pass this on, because they go in and they sign all the stuff they need to. They were like, they're definitely going to pass along how long it took and exactly what it is, because I had big long conversations with them about my process. They were like, we're gonna make these.
Wow, they could have
something.
been signing 7 more things.
Hurry it up. See, that's why in my perfect world, it's a hard limit of 1:30. You do whatever you need to do in that 1:30.
That sounds like a little too long.
Yeah, maybe pare that down to a minute. Because a minute, 60 people, an hour 30 would be 100. 100 people is about what you want for an autograph session. Plus, you got the people who want less and just go,
Yeah.
hey, sign, get up, thank you, goodbye.
Mhm.
You know,
I think-
their ad gets time is rolled over.
I think 45 seconds would be a good amount.
But that's an argument to be had,
Yes.
and then that's an argument that I have had. But just going one autograph and then get back in line, that's time wasted. We should be fighting for a Raw 2.
Yeah,
This helps
these are the
everybody.
rights we should be fighting for.
Yes!
Exactly.
You don't understand! If y'all understood, you would understand.
Presidential campaign. I
Right.
will get you more time in autograph lines.
Who fixed up that
Oh,
Trump
we
video?
didn't talk about that. On Friday, there was another guest at Matsuri Con. El Presidente, Donald Trump made an appearance. There was a Republican dinner thing going on at the convention center at the same time. And Trump was there. Nobody saw him. But it was the juxtaposition on Friday of people clearly going to that dinner, all dressed up, fancy suits, fancy dresses, what have
White
you.
as can be.
And behind, like, the thing that made me laugh was I see a couple come up the escalator, and it's like, fancy Republican couple, and then right behind them is Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. I'm just like, this is amazing. And then I guess, I think BG, you told me, literally for like a solid 5 minutes across, like, there's like Secret Service officers behind a divider, and then across
Secret Service and police.
police, and then across from them, just standing like on the other side of the hall, was Jason,
Jason just
Oh, yeah,
staring.
Jason.
just
Oh, my
staring at them.
There was, right by the main events hall, you look to the right where the autographs are. There's these stairs, and then the stairs go outside. There was this really old couple that just walked in, saw what was going on, and walked right out. I went, you know what? That's fair. Find another entrance.
Yep. And then on the main street through Columbus that goes right by the convention center, there was a nice big old protest going on. People were
BG
walking,
having the time of his life.
walking
Oh,
up
I
and
had
down
some
High Street
Good fun.
with like bicycle cops basically just riding down the middle of the road, making sure that they couldn't cross over to the other side of the road. And yeah, I had to wade through that to get something out of my car. And there's
And you're just like, yeah, down with Trump. Could you move over to the right a little bit? The right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
stone him! Oh no! I'm just a nerd!
Oh, sorry.
Staff badge!
Stone him.
Staff badge! Staff badge!
Boy, I moonwalked through a camera shot. I ain't give off.
Well, there
Channel
was
2 out there. I went doop-a-doop-a-doo right in the middle of her talk. I don't care.
a dude
I'm about to get mean.
who had these signs that was on the opposite side that said like, Trump is supported by the Tiny Penis Foundation or something along those lines, and he was like walking around and then yelling stuff like, getting the protest crowd riled up and happy and laughing. And then I'm by my car, I get the crap out of my car, I turn around, and there's like a news crew there. And I see the guy, the cameraman, as this dude's ranting, pull up his camera, and the dude who has the microphone's like, no, dude, don't film that, don't film that. He's like, why? He's like, can't you read what it says? The guy like, oh, hold on. He like zooms in with his camera, he goes, oh. It's like, it's nice to see that like these
okay.
people, when they're not on air, are just people. But yeah,
I mean,
that
yeah,
was
obviously.
a whole thing, and just the whole juxtaposition of fancy Republicans and cosplayers was a sight to behold. Very akin to the cheerleaders and cosplayers that you see often at Youmacon with Pedo Bear. It happened.
Never fails.
So
It shouldn't happen.
it shouldn't, but it did. The only other thing I just want to just kind of mention before we get off is, as far as recent news, the shooting that happened at the Madden tournament. Just wanted to throw out condolences.
Boy, that was some haunting audio.
I didn't listen to the audio. I just
No,
saw.
I didn't either.
I just
I
saw
didn't know there
the
was
GIF
audio.
of
I can't do that.
the laser
Human
sight
stuff.
coming into frame from the dude who's sitting about to play, and that's all I needed to see. But just condolences to all the families, and it sucks that it's a safe place. You think like a video game tournament.
There's no that I don't like that. There is no such thing as safe right now in America. Anywhere it can happen at any time because we don't.
There's
exist in
never
shit
been a
that's
place
important.
that's safe
Exactly.
in America.
That's not
technically,
That ain't that idea is.
but
so
a place you wouldn't
antiquated.
expect something like that to happen. It's just some bar at a video game tournament at some bar. They've had 1,000 before. They'll have
Yeah.
1,000 after.
Yeah.
And this is like the first time something like this has happened.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that, Ralph. You are correct in that assessment. Wrong words, but yeah, just condolences to the families, and that's really about it.
Yeah.
Do I have anything that is of a positive note to end on?
I don't have shit. Then again, I can barely talk. So
You still, not now, but you still need to talk about that wedding. I have that in my notes.
it has. We have been trying to talk about that
It
forever.
has been a while.
I got something really quick.
Go ahead.
Alright.
I caught up with Fairy Tale: The 100-Year Quest. Boy, that's just bad.
But the fish
Or
people,
no.
the fish people.
It's bad, and it doesn't have the Hiro Mashima charm. It's just missing something. I'm just like, I'm not enjoying this. This is just some boring bad thing. This isn't the Hiro Mashima terrible. It's just this boring adventure fish people, water dragon. And I'm just like, oh man, give me Hiro Mashima. But then you turn the page to Eden Zero. It's just like, oh, this is just pure slop. This is the Mashima I need.
I'm
Never
glad you
missed
find
a beat.
So
such
he took off
pleasure in
like
this trash.
So
he
versus
took off like 6-7 months after Fairy Tail. Didn't miss a step.
Boy, are you going to be watching the Kubo or reading the Kubo?
I'm gonna be reading the Kubo. I'm gonna be when Fairy Tail comes back on air. I'm gonna be watching that. They did a promo. Oh, it's actually really good because I've told you about the Spriggan 12, and at a certain point it's like din 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 din, and it's going with the beat. It's going through each of them, and they're in silhouette. It's like, oh, that's actually a pretty nice shot. I hate each and every one of these people. They're all bums. That's a pretty nice shot.
So versus, I think once episode 1 premieres is when Team Karma will get back together. We will have Team Karma back at some point because we still want to talk about Evo. That's another thing we haven't
Oh
talked about.
Jesus, I forgot all about Evo.
Yeah.
As long as Versus's mic decides to stay
Yeah,
alive.
get your shit working
Jesus,
first.
you sound drunk.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
He wishes he was. The only other thing I wanted to talk about was I finally looked at Salty Bet. It is magical.
It is magic.
I love it. There was oh fuck, what's his name? Kruger something. Fuck, what's his name?
Freddy Krueger?
There's like 2 versions. There's a blue version and a red version, and they're both just OP as shit. I'll have to look up the name.
Yeah, go
But yeah,
ahead.
they just like one of them has like the ultimate offense, like he has unlimited meters, so he just spams special moves all the fucking time, and the other one is blue, and he I guess has like the perfect defense, and just for like the in between tournaments, they just will put these have these 2 face off, and it's like what wins, the ultimate defense or the ultimate offense.
It is magic.
And there's just some characters that was just like, what? Like, I remembered the Nightmare, SS3. But there are some other characters that are like, what the fuck is this? What is going on? The, like, hamsters that just clone and just have attack from all directions. There's a character that's just the entire cast of Street Fighter. You just play as the entire cast, or just plays as the entire cast of Street Fighter. It's just the thing. It's so
Dude,
fun.
Salty Bets is the greatest way to just waste an hour out your day.
It is fantastic.
It is fantastic watching this nonsense go on screen. And then all the stream chat getting hype over this nonsense is so much fun.
So yeah, I'm gonna be watching some more at some point, probably this weekend, just so I can. I'll probably make an account and throw some bets down. We'll see. What
There you
happens.
go. Have some fun with it.
While I'm playing some Monster Hunter, just have that on the side. But yeah, there's other stuff, but that can be saved for next week for news bits. Okay.
45 fireworks facts.
Alright.
America.
Oh, you and chums.
I'm
I'm gonna go 5.
Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. The body part most commonly injured by fireworks are the hand or finger, 36%, head, face, or ear, 22%, eye, 16%, leg, 14%, trunk or other, I'm assuming that's the butt, 7%, and arm, 5%.
No, elephants is just rampant.
They're in fireworks.
Well, it's like 2 and 3 face and eyes. Those are Bottle Rocket Wars. That's what that is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I was about to say who is doing fireworks in their eye. It's absolutely people aiming Roman candles at each other.
Oh.
We had a
Yes!
fireworks fight, so it's not even who would do this. It was
Us.
why did we do that?
It was fun.
All right.
Yeah.
With that, thank you everybody for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Later.
It's the greatest.